Alright guys, we're back for episode 2 of Boros Tokens here. We're looking at a 5-lander Rabble Master on the play. With a general to back it up. You know what? I'm going to get greedy and keep this. You know, if he has an answer for the Rabble Master, then fair enough. But I mean, just turn 3 Rabble Master on the play, followed up by general. Should be pretty good. Our opponent's playing white like they always do into Traveler's Amulet. Oh, okay. I was just going on. I just finished watching Mobius's video where his opponent went planes into Traveler's Amulet, so that's pretty funny. Yep, 5-lander, land off the top. We're still keeping the streak going. Playing against that guy, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I can see flown in there, but as for the first bit, that's a little bit unpronounceable, so I'm not even going to try. Now here's an Arcane Sanctum Traveler's Amulet. Are we playing against the Esper Artifact deck? No, it looks more probably like a 5-color control. We don't see any red from them. But I'm sure it's now 2 land off the top. Excellent. But anyway, let's just jam a Rabble Master and try to ride this to victory. This is why I kept the hand. And you know, keeping a 5-lander as an aggro deck is pretty. It's pretty risky because if you don't draw in any gas, I mean, I top deck 2 lands and I'm basically dead to shock here now. You know, so that's the risk. But Rabble Master is pretty powerful. Nano was on the play, so that's why the decision was made. He's played. Oh, there's the red. Yeah, he's played 5-color control, and it is a Cobbled Wings. Really? Okay. All right, so there's a Cobbled Wings. He does have some stuff open. Yeah, he has a new game lobby opened. But I mean, if you're playing Cobbled Wings, I don't know. I'm not even going to bother. Let's just spit out another token. Phantom General increases the token there to a 2/2. We're going to swing here now for 8. Take him to 11. You know, he is playing red in his deck, but he's going to need a second source before we have to worry about anger, and he's going to need to go to 6 before we have to start worrying about planar cleansing. So, pretty much, unless he puts down some serious blockers here, he's pretty much dead. Here comes the forest, and he's got that fancy Cobbled Wings, nothing to attach to it. We have a God's Willing, so let's just generate another 2/2. Swing for 10 plus 3. And kill him. Unless he has a fog or something, removal spell. We got a God's Willing to. Oh my goodness! Wow, that was just. Okay, so yeah, Cobbled Wings do nothing. That was a quick one. All right, well, luckily it only took me about 3 or 4 minutes to find that game. Hopefully that trend continues, because by the looks of it, I'm going to need to find a few games if that's the quality that I'm up against. All right, see you in a couple seconds for the next one. Alright, so after the 5-color Cobbled Wings fiasco, we're looking at a 3-lander, 2 of each color. We've got Raise the Alarm, True Fire, Rabble Master on the play. This looks pretty solid with some protection, so yeah, we're going to keep this. Don't have a 1-drop, so we're just going to play the gate. Obviously we have a 1-mana spell, but nothing to protect. So we will pass it on over to Primal Newt, the Hoarder, playing 70. And let's see how he starts. Plains? Come on, dude. No, it's Forest, okay. Spire Tracer? Pioneer, yeah, Pioneer. Yeah, Pioneer is the premier green mana 1-drop. At least, if you looked at the data as far as what cards actually get played, Pioneer is the premier drop. But, shouldn't see that much play, but it does. Alright, on 2 mana. I think I just jam a True Fire Paladin. Or do I try to ambush that thing? I'm going to try to ambush it since, I've got the God's Willing in hand, so I'd like to be able to play True Fire with protection. So I may not even kill it. Let's see what he does, though. Got a 3 mana on his turn, and Cultivating. Okay, so he could have the... No, he's playing turn 2 Cultivate, which is strong. That is, that is one of the upsides of Pioneer, is letting you cultivate a turn earlier, and then being able to slam a 5-drop on turn 3. That's pretty sweet. But, I imagine he's only got forests in his deck, so I don't know what difficult choices he has to make. Maybe he's like me and has to go all the way to the left. No, he picks out a pair of plains. Okay, that's surprising. He's playing green-white. So obviously he's going to swing. Question is, I mean, do I kill that thing? I'm in the beatdown, but he's going to be going big. So I think what I will do is kill it just to keep his side of the board as clean as possible. Oh, the damage already went through? Oh well then I'll just get in for 2 then, no big deal. And so what I'm going to do now is delay my curve by a turn just to keep God's Willing up. Although, I mean, I don't really put green-white on removal. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play True Fire, hold up the God's Willing. Next turn, Rabble Master, hold up the God's Willing. So, this guy out there. And let's see what nasty 5-drop he's got for us. If he's just going to make a 6/6 Michaeloth. That'd suck. Wouldn't want to see that. That's another good use for Elvish Pioneer, sacrificing it to something, to some benefit. What else could he have? I mean, he could just go Baneslayer on turn 3, which would fucking... That would really suck. We know he's got the other planes in there. Even a Battle Grace Angel would be pretty bad. It's going to be a Mentor of the Meek, which is definitely an advantage card, but can he trigger it this turn? Alright, so now I've got a decision to make. So, do I want to attack and leave open the mana on my True Fire Paladin? Or do I want to slam Rabble Master and just leave the God's Willing up? Just so I can get a token. I think I want the token. So let's go for it. Let's make sure we leave up the gate. If he trades True Fire for Mentor, make him fine. If he has Sigil Blessing, that'll be annoying. That'll certainly be annoying. Let's just bring the team here. He can take a token with his Pioneer, which he most likely will do. Let's see how he deals with it. He's just gonna take it all. Surprised that, you know, he could pick off a token there. He could block with the Mentor. Although I'm not surprised he's not blocking with the Mentor. I don't think I would block there into open mana. Because, you know, there's coordinated assault, things like that. But he's just gonna take it all. So he must have a decent follow-up. If he's gonna accept all that damage. Let's see what he does. He's up on 6 mana now. 6 mana white green. And he's gonna play a Triplicate Spirits. Fuck. He can tap both his dudes and draw 2 cards. So that's probably what he'll do. But let's see. So he's playing Cultivate and Pioneer in his token deck. I don't know. He's playing 70 cards, I guess. That's where the extra cards come in. So he's leaving up his 2/2. He's only going to draw 1 card rather than 2. So there. He's got 4 cards in his hand, 6 mana. Pretty solid board full of tokens, but we're still the beatdown here, I think. Definitely still the beatdown. So let's see what we pick up. It is a shock, so that Mentor is gone. You know, it's gone. I'm not letting him block a token with that. That's just going away. See you later. Question is now, do I want to use God's Willing on my Rabble Master? That's 4 damage. I think I save it. Let's just attack here. If he double blocks, I can give something pro-white. So let's just go. You know, if he wants to try and take that Rabble Master or the True Fire out, I can use it. I can use it that way. So let's see what he takes. He's staring down here 10 damage right now. So he is going to double block the Rabble Master. Is he going to hang on to the other flyer or try and trade it off? He's going to triple block it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I guess he's afraid of some type of pump, but I just got pro-white. So, yeah, I'm getting rid of a Triplicate Spirits. Let's make sure I pick the right color. Yeah, protection from white. We'll top True Fire, that's gas. And we will also gas this guy up for an extra 2 points of damage. Get in for 8, take him to 5, and knock out his Spirits. Okay. I don't know why he triple blocked. Like, you know, I could have had some type of pump effect, but I mean, off the top of my head, Coordinated Assault gives first strike anyway, so I don't know, maybe he thought I might have had another shock or something. He wanted to play around that. He's got black in his deck, and he didn't fetch that. He's going to spawn for 5 mana for a spider. That's not very good value, dude. Just going to let you know. That card's best if you get like 7 or 8, you know. But anyways, there's the True Fire Paladin. Let's see if he's got a fog in his deck, otherwise I'm pretty sure he's dead. Because we got 5 on the outside, and he can block our 2 best guys, our Rabble Master and True Fire. But we've got lethal on the outside, so let's see if he's got some removal or a fog or something like that. Or if he just, you know, accepts the damage and says, game over, dude. I'll be fine with that. I think if he had a fog, he would have blown it by now. Yeah, he's just going to take it and say, here you go. Alright, so there you go. Boros tokens. I mean, it's pretty much, you just beat people. You don't have to be good at the game, you know, hence why I'm winning with it. You just slam the tokens and run right into their face. It's beautiful. It's the thing. It's wonderful. Except when the other guy's playing it, then it's like, oh fuck, dude. You know. Anyways, he's watching his damage effects. Yeah. All right. So definitely, you know, that one took me about 20 minutes to find. So I'm gonna go get one more, and that's gonna be the end of this episode. See you in a couple seconds. Alright, I found a game in less than 2 minutes. I'm fucking super pumped here. Again, we've got the 3 mana, 2 of each color, which is great. We're on the draw this time, but we have a pair of 2 mana token producers. We do have True Fire, and we've got a Battle Driver, so let's keep this. Playing against Nickel Plate at 38, the Mastermind. He's on 60. He starts with Mystic Monastery, the Jeskai Triland. And we're just going to put our gate into play, and we pick up a Rabble Master, so things are looking... got a lot of powerful cards here. It's just going to be a matter of what's our opponent up to and how do we want to sequence all these fine cards. He's played a Mountain, so he's still, we're only seeing 3 colors from him. Got double Rabble Master, so for now, do I just play the True Fire? I think I'm going to just play the True Fire and then go into Rabble Master. Save the token producers are going to be better when we get this Battle Driver online, but for now I think we just stick down True Fire and let him shock it. So I'm sure he's got that. We don't know if he's playing Control or, you know, he doesn't have Raise the Alarm of his own, so he's not on the token plan. He didn't shock it. Now he's playing green. Okay, so he's into the multicolor monstrosity nonsense. And he's going to Cultivate. Okay, yeah. So we're definitely going to see a swamp coming out of the library here just to show us all 5 colors, I'm sure. So there's the swamp into his hand. Plains on the battlefield. So I'm really feeling like there's a planar cleansing in our future. So let's put the pressure on with these 2 cards. You know, Rabble Master obviously represents a ton of damage, and True Fire, we can sink mana into that without spending any cards to just force him to cleanse the plains, and then we can, you know, rebuild our board. So let's get in for 3 here. The reason I'm feeling planar cleansing is he put that plains right into play. He's only got 2 white sources though. I thought for some reason he had 3. And there's the swamp, so let's see what he's got on 5. What big nasty he's got. It is a Maelstrom Archangel. Holy fuck. Okay, Maelstrom Archangel. Okay. He's going to get to cast cards for free. We didn't pick up our 4th land, which is it problematic? I don't know. Do I double Rabble Master here? And just go balls to the wall? It'll at least let my first Rabble Master get up to 5 power. They'll force each other to attack, which is kind of the downside. But now he can just hit me for 5 and then cleanse, which is pretty funny. That is hilarious. I mean, I don't think generating any tokens does me any good. So what can I do with this 3 mana? I mean, I can either spend mana on these token generation spells, or I can slam a Rabble Master, or I can give, you know, +2 to this, which doesn't get me through the Angel. I guess the only way I can really play around planar cleansing is wait for him to smash, you know, cast the planar cleansing, and at the end of the turn I slam Raise the Alarm. But, you know, am I really gonna... I'm just gonna do this. If he does cleanse the plains, then Raise the Alarm at the end of his turn is the play. So now we're gonna generate 2 tokens here. Our first Rabble Master is gonna be forced to attack, but because we created the extra token through the second one, it's gonna have 5 power. So if he wants to block that, he's gonna have to trade. And if he wants to pick off True Fire, he's taking 8, so... I think if we'd picked up a 4th land, God only knows what we would have done. But, you know, I imagine... He doesn't even block the True Fire. I mean, that's a free block. I'm tapped out. I guess... I mean, I could have sandbagged a land and, you know, second main played a land, and the Spell of a Shock wouldn't even do it. Here's a Nomad Outpost, so he's playing a tap land here. That's his 3rd white source, though, so now Planar Cleansing is online. But he's on 7 life, and that if he swings with the Maelstrom Archangel, he better have a very, very relevant spell to keep him from dying. He's got a Rock's Faith Mender, So that's going to gain him double life, you know, whenever he gains life. So maybe he hits us for 5 and then casts a life gain spell. So we'll see what happens here. We're taking the 5, we know that. But what is the spell he's going to get to cast for free? Obviously, it's not planar cleansing if he played out a Rock Spree combat. It's a Phyto Titan. So he just slams down a 7-2. Sure. I mean, we picked up a Pyromancer. Really would have liked to pick up a land and upgrade all those tokens. Really would have liked to have done that. But on 7, it's a very good chance that he's just dead because we've got so many tokens plus the mana sink of the Truefire Paladin. And he's going to have to block both Rabble Masters because their power is going to be through the roof. I think 7 each. No, 8 because there's 2 Rabble Masters on the field. Normally I just count the tokens. So he's going to have to block both of those guys. And then... I mean, what do you got? A Mystic... You're taking 13, you're only going to gain 2. So I think this is game. Yeah, that's game. Okay. You know, he blocked really strangely there, so I was thinking, like, what the hell could he be doing? But he you know, he was just bad. Either that or he just didn't care. Probably the latter. He probably just didn't give a fuck. But then again, if you don't give a fuck, why not just press Y and not block at all? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you for some more. Actually, you know, before I go, I don't know if anyone, most people don't watch the deck tech, so my plan for this week is to play Boros tokens for 3 episodes, and then swap over to Selesnya for 3 episodes, and we can talk about, hey, in the token decks, is red better or is green better? So, you know, if you didn't watch the deck tech, that's the plan. So 1 more episode of Boros tokens, and then we'll be on to Selesnya. Alright, now guys, we'll see you for the last episode of Boros tomorrow.